Thank you for this honor. En kol chadash tachat hashemesh. There is nothing new under the sun, states King Solomon. Generations before us dealt with hate and overcame attempts at their annihilation. Shortly after October 7th, I visited Israel, my birthplace, for the first of several visits during this war. My goal was to ensure Israelis know that they are not alone. I'd like to share one story with you of a mother of a severely injured IDF soldier who I met at a hospital I visited and I volunteered at just outside of Gaza as the war was raging in early December 2023. This woman, a first-generation Israeli mother of 4, whose family immigrated to Israel due to the persecution of Jews in Yemen, was standing at the curtain of a small room in the ICU. Her injured son laying a few feet behind her on his hospital bed, connected to multiple machines fighting for his life. He had just had his leg amputated and woken up from a coma he was in for approximately 2 weeks. As I approached her, a woman I had previously not met, I could see in her eyes depth and composure. I asked her if it's okay to hug. With a huge smile, she said, "Of course." I was touched by the moment that my eyes filled up with tears. "Don't cry," she said, as she whispered to me and she gave me a warm squeeze. "We don't cry. We are neither disappointed nor are we broken over our son's injuries. It was his time," she told me, "and if he and his fellow soldiers won't defend Israel, who will?" I visited him several more times, including on subsequent visits to Israel as he rehabbed and learned to walk again. I got to know him and his mental fitness, his optimism, and his strength. He would later rejoin his IDF unit in reserves in the summer of 2024, and then recently, he was able to come visit us here in San Diego. His is a path to full recovery with an open-ended view on hope in his life. A story of resilience and perseverance. My wife, Gabrielle, and children, Adam and Daniela, have been given the opportunity to bring him into our family, and we are committed to being part of his life's journey. Earlier this spring, I traveled to Spain and Portugal on a mission to learn the history of Sephardic Jews during the 400 years of Inquisition. It was a unique experience where we had the honor of meeting many Jewish residents of Portugal and Spain who are the descendants of those who hid for hundreds of years to avoid persecution, forced conversion, or death. Crypto-Jews, they were called because they were Jews in hiding. They hid to survive using Shabbat and some other Jewish rituals they disguised, allowing them to maintain tradition so it wouldn't be lost amongst them. For hundreds of years, Jews from those countries simply did not know their own fate. But the few of them who remained fought to ensure Judaism would survive. There is nothing new under the sun. I bring all this up because this Yom Kippur, in the aftermath of October 7th, I'd like to suggest that there is something new under the sun. What's new is the Jewish people, the people of Israel, all of us, we have the modern state of Israel. Israel for Jews around the world is in fact the ultimate symbol of hope. It's a miracle, and we must never take for granted that God has given it to us. Prior generations suffered at the hands of our enemies who were out to destroy us. They didn't have Israel. We should be eternally grateful that we do, and we should fight. All of us should find our unique, individual ways to elevate our community or spiritual activism, whatever that means to you and to your family unit, ensuring that our children never again lose Israel. Indeed, I see it as our duty. I'd like to conclude with some words from the Mishe Berach and my own blessing for our congregation. Mishe Berach Avotenu Makor Havracha Leimotenu. May he who blessed our ancestors bless us as we share the beauty of our faith and our identity together. May we always find the strength in us and amongst us to overcome our challenges. May we find reflection to do so within Jewish values and mitzvot. May we pray for the safety and strength of all of our soldiers. and may all of our hostages come home safely and speedily. May our Jewish values turn despair into destiny, and may we use the power of hope to transform evil into good and to one day achieve peace. May we always persevere, and may the people of Israel move from strength to strength. Shana Tova, Gmar Chatima Tova, and may this new year bring resilience and healing to us all. Am Yisrael Chai.